Hey guys, and welcome back to another Woodbrew video.
In this week's video, we're going to be building a matching side table and coffee table that go perfectly with Molly's media center she built last week. If you haven't already seen that, there's a link in the description below. While you're down there, be sure to check out this week's sponsor, Inventables. You will see something pretty darn cool later in this video of how we're using their machine in this project. Also, free set of plans this week. So if you want a set of plans for free, check the link in the description below. With all that out of the way, let's get started.
For materials, we have a 1x2, a 1x3, and a 1x4. And for the top, we also have a 24-inch round circle.
For this, you're not gonna be able to get one of these round circle.
That noise.
We found these circles at Home Depot pre-made. This one was only 10 bucks. There was no way we were gonna be able to make it for less than that. So we just went ahead and bought one of these. There's links in the description so you don't have to make one yourself. Makes this project also super DIY.
Super. So first thing we're going to do is cut down our 1x4 and 1x3 down to length on the miter saw.
I made Molly use the circular saw in the last video. She's graduated. Time to go to the circular saw.
Hallelujah, we're done with circular saws.
Wait, to the miter saw, it said circular saw.
So we just got all the pieces cut. We have our 4 legs and our 4 cross pieces.
In order to make the cross pieces, we first need to get all the pieces, line them up, and clamp them together. Once they are clamped together and flush, we can use our tape measure to find the center of the boards and then make a square line across all of them. This is going to give us a reference point for the half lap joint that we're about to cut. Then measure 3/8 of an inch on either side of that center line. That is going to give you a 3/4 of an inch centered space for you to cut your half lap, if that makes sense. Next, you want to find the center of the width of the board, and you're going to want to set your saw blade to the correct depth. We're using a circular saw to cut these, so you're basically just going to pull the lever up and drop that saw blade down until it just touches the line that you made, and then lock the saw off so that it keeps that depth of cut. So you want to clamp all the boards together, clamp them down to the workbench, make sure they're aligned, then use a square and make sure that the first 2 cuts are really accurate. So use your circular saw, take your time, and also make sure that the circular saw is level and then you're not tilting it. So make your first 2 cuts on the inside of the 2 lines. Then once those 2 are cut, you can come back and freehand cut all the waste material out of the center. This is going to create a bunch of fragile pieces in the center that we then can just break out using our hands, twisting them back and forth.
Nibbling.
Last, to clean up that cut, you can nibble away the rest using the circular saw blade if you would like, or you could do a combination of that and using a chisel to clean up the bottom of the cut. This seems like an intimidating thing, but I promise you it's really, really simple to do. And if you have a table saw, you can also do that on there. Lastly, we're just gonna take every single one of these boards and head over to the pocket hole jig, and we're gonna do pocket holes on each side of the boards. And then on the top boards, we're gonna put 2 pocket holes facing up so that we can attach the top later.
So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take 2 of these, make sure it's the ones with the holes that you drilled for the top because they go together. Put them over like this and just squish them into place.
That's it? Your table's done?
Table's is done.
It's done.
Ready for
nice.
finish. Let's
All right,
go.
guys, you heard her.
All right, see you next week.
we need to attach these into the center of the leg 1/8 of an inch down from the top, so that the top, this board, the round circle board down here, will sit flush with the top of this board. So 1 1/8 of an inch down and in the center.
So the base is now complete. We went ahead and sanded everything down with 220 grit sandpaper, and next is attaching the top.
But first, we're actually gonna take this top over to the X-Carve, which we did last night, and cut this pretty sweet design in it before we attach it down. With these two things pretty much complete and sanded, it's time to move on to finish and wrap this project up.
To finish off this project, we're using wax to give it a nice natural matte finish. That is going to do it for this week's project. Remember, we do have a set of free plans for the side table and that coffee table down below.
Before you go, we're about to show you final shots of these two right next to Molly's Media Center, which we built in last week's episode. And also, big shout out to Inventables again for sponsoring this week's video. If you want to learn more about their machine, we have a playlist down below of a whole bunch of projects we've done using it, as well as links that'll give you some more information.
With all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next week. Wait. God, that hurts. Your face is so concentrated.